last week we alluded to a little project we were working on.
Right.
Well, I guess we didn't even say it was a project. We just said we were working on something.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
Thinking about something.
Well, back to the economics of last week.
Yeah.
When we first started, we were talking about the vision that we had of wanting to be able to make beautiful, really, really nice pipes, but also being able to make really good pipes at a reasonable price point.
Mm-hmm.
The economics of that is very interesting, especially when we first started.
Mm-hmm.
So when we first started with kind of our debut on
Mm-hmm.
smoking pipes back in 2012, I believe.
2012.
Yeah. Our price point was about, $225 to
like
$300, $350.
Yeah, for the high-end smooths.
Yeah. And our smooths were rather dull back then. They weren't as shiny as they are now.
Well, there's a lot of things that have improved. But even with our decent quality back then,
Mm-hmm.
And our decent shaping,
Mm-hmm.
it still took us 12 hours plus to make a pipe.
Mm-hmm.
And at those price points,
Mm-hmm.
I think we made $7,000 that year or something like that. Total.
Before taxes.
Mm-hmm.
For both of us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was a rough year.
Yeah, but I mean, and that maybe should tell you what the kind of economics you're looking at for pipe making.
We're being very open and honest with you guys because, we love you guys and trust you guys and just, want to share with you guys where we're at and what we want to do. That is hopefully a good thing for the market.
Mm-hmm. And so as we really focused on quality so we could raise prices a little bit. So the prices would be,
would match the quality.
Would match the quality. And we have.
Mm-hmm.
Our prices are a little higher now.
Mm-hmm. Quality is significantly better.
The quality is significantly higher. But through that, we can, even though it still takes us quite a long time to make some of the really nice stuff,
mm-hmm.
we can go back and make those same simple shapes
better
and much quicker.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Jared and I met outside of Yosemite in the Sierras of California. And we were just a couple of college boys who smoked pipes. So we were, we'd go camping, we'd do all those things. We just love pipes. So we resonate very well with that. So we are coming out, debuting at Chicago with a new line, basically. Mm-hmm. We're calling them the Sierra pipes. And we're reintroducing rustication.
We haven't done rustication for a very long time.
Mm-hmm. Which is one way that's well, let's talk about the product in general.
Okay.
Over the past 5 years,
uh-huh.
we've developed processes, learned processes, established standards, and made mistakes.
Sure.
And so we've learned a lot, and I'm really glad we stepped away from rustication for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think we could do now what we're going to do. I don't think we could have done it back then.
No, and that's what we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
We couldn't have made this work financially for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
But now we are pleased with what we're able to do,
mm-hmm.
and we're pretty pleased with the price point that we're going to be able to offer it at.
Mm-hmm. So we're creating, I think this, I don't know if this really exists. Somebody, some people make stuff out there, but this is a completely handmade stem and stummel. Rusticated, same process as our high-end pipes. So it's completely handmade, same engineering of the stem, but a simple shape, more of a classic shape, but more of a classic freehand Danish style kind of shapes.
Mm.
And the finish is what's really cutting back on time,
Right.
and still is also very, very aesthetically pleasing,
Mm-hmm.
which is what we wanted to do.
We're basically going to be making the same pipes.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be pretty simple, briar and ebonite.
Mm-hmm.
But the ebonite is going to be cut from the rod, just like we do now.
Not
It's-
prefab.
It's not going to be prefabricated. It's going to be the same button that we use on our, $800 pipes.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be the same engineering that's there, and
The same experience.
the same experience. And that's one of the reasons why we're doing it, is because there is a difference when you smoke a pipe with the properly engineered interior.
Yeah.
We're really spoiled because we get to smoke our mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
They're really good.
Yeah, I have a couple factory pipes.
Mm-hmm.
I never smoke them.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing against factory pipes. They're great at the price point.
I have a factory pipe,
Mm-hmm.
and the only way I'm able to smoke it is because I modified the stem a
Mm-hmm.
lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to make a new stem for that other one that I have.
And so we were very pleased to be able to do this now.
Mm-hmm.
The price, should we say the price point?
Yeah.
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 It's going to be sub $300.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to be based upon weight,
Yeah.
which will, basically, it's hard to tell what's a medium pipe, what's a large. It's pretty easy to say, okay, this pipe's large, this pipe's small. But it's going to be based upon weight.
Mm-hmm. Just so it's easy for us and
Mhm.
easy for you, and it's going to be cool.
Mhm.
I mean, we've been smoking some of the stuff that we've made
Mhm.
as prototypes, and we've been playing with this idea for a while,
Yeah, a long time.
and they smoke just the same.
Yeah, actually, it's my favorite pipe.
Yeah, it's my favorite pipe right now too.
Yeah. Engineering's the same, shaping's the
Mhm.
same. The aesthetics are the only thing that's really different about them.
The
But
shaping is going to be very similar,
Very similar.
maybe a little simpler,
Yeah,
but
just a little
still
simpler.
still
You know,
good.
accents take a lot of work, a lot of time,
Mm-hmm. So we're not
harvesting the accent material.
Yeah.
So, I don't want to say they're not going to be as exotic, but they're going to be pretty nice. I don't know. We'll show you some next week.
Yeah.
Be the first ones to see it, and they'll be at Chicago.
And these aren't going to be like 10,000 a year. They're not
No.
going to be everywhere.
No.
But there are going to be a few more of them than there will be the J&J pipes.
Mhm.
But it'll still be quite limited.
Mhm.
Um,
But we want anyone and everyone to be able to have one of our pipes because we're really passionate about pipes and we love it, and we know that you guys love it too. And so we're very curious to see what you guys think of this
Yeah.
idea. So feel free to let us know. Hopefully nobody's weirded out. I don't see why.
no, and we're still going to be making our full
Yeah.
our full J&J pipes, and we're still
Mhm.
going to be offering them at the same price points that we
Mhm.
have. So we're just making extra.
Mhm.
So there won't be any lowering of quality
Mm-hmm.
for anything. It's
Mhm.
just that we're going to be making some rusticated pipes at the price point that we just talked about.
Simple rusticated pipes.
Mhm.
Woohoo!
Yeah, and we'll show you some next week.
Mhm.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for some teasers,
Mm-hmm.
and make sure and stop by in Chicago. You can look at all of them.
Yeah.
All right. Talk to you next week.
Ciao.